Chapter 1 Part 1 Monica, a young girl with tousled hair, lay fast asleep in her bed, lost in her dreams. She was deep in slumber when her guardian, Scarlett, gently knocked on her door. "Monica, it's time to wake up," Scarlett called out softly. "You getting late?" Monica groaned and turned over in her bed, pulling the blankets over her head. But Scarlett persisted, and, after a few more gentle nudges, Monica finally stirred. With a yawn, Monica sat up and rubbed the sleep from her eyes. She stretched her arms and legs and looked around her room. Scarlett smiled at Monica and helped her out of bed. Together, they opened the curtains, letting the sunlight flood into the room. She glanced at the table beside her bed, with a puzzled look on her face. Monica noticed that her phone wasn't there. She must have left it in the living room again. She walked over to the table, but something caught her eye. The small digital clock beside her bed showed 7 o'clock a.m. 7 o'clock already? She murmured to herself, surprised that she had slept in for so long. She took a quick shower. Afterwards, she was at her closet trying to answer the biggest question any girl asks. "What should I wear today, Monica?" Her guardian shouted from downstairs. "You ready or what?" Monica took long to respond, but in the end she replied back, "5 minutes please. This skirt doesn't." Scarlett walked into Monica's bedroom without knocking, only to find her niece half-dressed in front of the mirror. Monica's face flushed with embarrassment, as she quickly tried to cover herself with a towel. "I'm sorry, I didn't know you were getting dressed," Scarlett said, looking away. "It's okay," Monica muttered, still hiding behind the towel. Scarlett couldn't help but notice the sadness in Monica's eyes. She knew her niece had been struggling since her mother passed away a few years ago. Scarlett had been thinking about Monica's well-being and decided to do something to help lift her spirits. "Actually, I brought something for you," Scarlett said, pulling out a garment bag from behind her back. Monica hesitated momentarily, her emotions swirling and leaving her feeling exposed and vulnerable. With a hint of uncertainty in her voice, she inquired, "What's inside?" Her gaze remained cautious as she eyed the bag before her. Scarlett, with a gentle and understanding tone, responded. Monica's gaze remained fixed on the dress for an extended pause, her contemplation evident. Eventually, she gave a slow, measured nod. The words that followed were soft, almost whispered. "All right, I'll give it a try." Scarlett offered her assistance in unzipping the garment bag, and then carefully presented the dress to Monica. The gown, a stunning example of vintage elegance, was meticulously crafted from delicate lace and silk. As Monica's fingers traced over the fabric, a soothing comfort enveloped her, a connection to her mother that felt tangible. With a mixture of anticipation and reverence, Monica slipped the dress on. In that moment, it was as if her mother's presence enveloped her, guiding her hands and soothing her nerves. Standing before the mirror, she caught her reflection, and a profound sense of tranquility washed over her. The dress embodied more than just fabric. It embodied memories, love, and a bridge to her mother's spirit. Overwhelmed by the emotions, Monica's tear-filled eyes met Scarlett's as she uttered, "Thank you. This means everything to me."